Injuries are skyrocketing in the NBA, and it's not simply because of bad luck. My name is Matt Sigwa. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm going to explain why way more injuries are occurring in the NBA compared to 20 years ago.
And the left leg will plant.
I'll also talk about how to best prevent these injuries from occurring in the first place. We've already seen countless numbers of injuries this season to players such as LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, and even Kyrie Irving, just to name a few. So with all these injuries that are seeming to occur every single game, I wanted to truly find out if the number of injuries are increasing in today's NBA compared to 20 years ago. Let's look at the numbers. According to ChatGPT, the 1999-2000 NBA season had significantly lower injury trends when compared to the 2023-2024 NBA season. Objective stats including total injuries, games missed, and injury prevalence were all significantly lower in the 99-2000 season. There were a total of 670 more games missed compared to the season over 20 years ago. We all know that these injuries continue to plague the NBA, but why? First, people typically think of a possible busier schedule in the NBA. However, the NBA still plays a total of 82 regular season games, and it's been the same exact way since the late 60s. So playing volume may not be the main contributor to these injuries. The main reason for the increase in injuries that PTs and doctors agree on is that these athletes are specializing in one sport, basketball, earlier without including a strength and conditioning program. Now hear me out. With year-round training, AAU circuits, and less cross-training, these athletes are accumulating a lot more wear and tear and overuse injuries by the time they make it to the league. Although strength and conditioning, physical therapy, and other recovery methods are advancing through the years, these athletes have to put up with an ever-evolving sport, and eventually the physical demands of such a tough sport does take a toll on the body. Does the addition of the play-in tournament play a factor? The play-in tournament may encourage teams to be a little more competitive to qualify for the playoffs, but does not actually increase the number of total games played in the season. Because of that, I don't think this has the biggest impact on the increase in injuries. Now, how does a player best prevent major injuries from occurring? Number one is participating in cross-training and strength and conditioning at an earlier age. Young players are often put in AAU programs or other basketball programs with little to no cross-training or strength and conditioning. The human anatomy is not innately conditioned for the demands of high-level basketball, especially as a kid. Therefore, injury prevention is significantly dependent on having adequate cardiovascular capacity, dynamic balance and coordination, and muscle power and strength symmetries. Recovery is also essential to prevent injuries. As mentioned in my other videos, sleep is the most important to facilitate recovery and tissue healing. Having adequate hydration and nutrition, compression therapy, active recovery, massage therapy, and hot and cold therapies are also beneficial for recovery and for injury prevention. I included my top recovery tools that I personally use for body maintenance and recovery in the link in the description below. So just to summarize, we've learned that there's been a major increase in injuries in the NBA, and this is likely because early specialization in combination with a lack of cross-training earlier on as a kid. This is why cross-training and consistent recovery habits are essential for injury prevention. So what are your thoughts on why injuries are increased in the NBA? Leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the video if you found it helpful.